for the Farrier. I don't know what it is. Like, my Farrier is not late yet, but just like, I just hate waiting for the Farrier. I went and we got our ride in, as you saw, and now we're waiting for the Farrier. I'll get him untacked and all that stuff, and hopefully by then the Farrier will be here. These guys have gone way, way, way too long without getting trimmed, but it's just like, I put off booking for too long, and then the Farrier that's coming today, his truck broke down, so that delayed us by another week. So these guys are very, very overdue for a trim. It's getting done today. It's not like I haven't been riding super hard. It's fine, it's fine. It's not like they've gone months and months without a trim, but yeah, we'll get him untacked. I am so hot. It is summer here now in Alberta, and I could not be happier for it. So before my Farrier gets here, usually, like if I have time, I will pick out my horse's feet just so that the Farrier doesn't have to deal with all the mud and whatever else might be on their feet. Like, my Farrier is here to trim the feet. He's not here to clean their feet. So I'll clean them up before he gets here, and then he can go right to trimming them. To get the two horses trimmed usually takes like less than an hour, usually right around there. They're both barefoot, so we don't have any shoeing to do today, so it's usually pretty darn quick. Like a bit of a mini horse health day. We are deworming. These guys are also overdue for being dewormed. I think in the spring, after the last hard frost, I'm supposed to give them like their spring dewormer. I've had these since end of April. Have not used them. All right, Farrier just left, so I'm gonna put this, I've shown you guys this before, but for those of you who are new, it's this Hoof Flex. It's just supposed to be like a conditioner. It's supposed to help strengthen and harden the hooves. I don't know if it works. It makes me feel better that I put it on. I was telling my Farrier, I was like, I am so sorry. I should have texted you way sooner because like I'll show you the hoof trimmings. I don't know if you guys have any context, but like this is off Junior's foot. That's a ton of growth. Like I should have called him a long time ago, but it is done now. And he said, you know what? I will text you in 6 weeks and you can tell me if I need to come out. I was like, yes, please do that. That sounds fantastic. That's what I had growing up. Our Farrier growing up would like he would be here, and before he left, he would pre-schedule for the next trim. So it wasn't like on us to call him and schedule. He had already booked us in, which I very much appreciated. But we'll get this on, and then we will also deworm these guys. I probably should put it like underneath as well. But I'm just gonna put it on the top for today. The cats love it. It has like aloe, tea tree oil, avocado oil, and arnica, soybean oil, castor oil, lanolin, and some sort of extract. So the cats love it. Diesel's feet are looking good. He's likely going to be a little bit sensitive in the next couple days. He usually is after a barefoot trim. If he had shoes on, it would be a different story, but yeah, but that's okay. And now we will deworm. So this is moxidectin. So it's not ivermectin. I think most people, because of COVID, when they hear horse dewormer, they think ivermectin, but there's different kinds of dewormer, and you're supposed to rotate between the types of dewormers that you use throughout the year so that it kills a wide variety of parasites, because what this might get rid of, ivermectin might get rid of something else, and vice versa. So sometimes they come in apple flavor. I don't think this is flavored, it doesn't say. So because Junior is a large horse, I give him the full dose. So this is what it looks like. And so I'll take the cap off and then I squirt it into his mouth as far back into his throat as I can. And that's it. So we will see how this goes. Junior's pretty darn good with this stuff, so I'm not super concerned. Okay. Okay. He knows something's up. You're okay, buddy. I think it was a couple years ago I gave him dewormer, and I didn't squirt it in far enough, and he got some like on his lip and stuff, and he actually had like a reaction, and his whole like inside of his lip swelled up. I felt so bad. I've never had that happen before, but I'm definitely not buying that particular brand of dewormer anymore just because he did have a reaction. So I know I've given this kind before, so I shouldn't have any problems with him with this one. So I'm just gonna undo the knot just in case he tries to back up or something. You're so good. He stood so good for the Farrier. He's just like holds his leg and just super chill. Like does not move when you're trimming his feet. He's so good. He's always been like that. Okay, so I usually grab on the top of the halter, and then yeah, I will push this in to the corner of his mouth as far as I can get it, and really fast at the same time squirt the paste into the back of his mouth. There's a little bit still on it, but that'll get most of it. Okay, that's Junior. Now we gotta do Diesel. So a full tube is for a horse that's 575 kilograms. I don't know how much Diesel weighs, and I would usually go by pounds as opposed to kilograms, even though I live in Canada. Given that I didn't get quite all of Junior's in his mouth, I think I'm going to give Diesel the full dose as well, because there's probably going to be some waste. Oh, these lids. I know that Diesel isn't 575 kilograms. I don't even think he's 500 kilograms, maybe 450. Do you want some? Here's some dewormer. He's usually pretty good too. Obviously, I haven't dewormed Diesel as often as Junior because I've owned Junior forever. Okay. You know what this is? Hello. Diesel's more curious than Junior is. Okay. Same thing. So I'm just going to stick it into the corner of his mouth and shoot it up. Good boy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let them hang out in the barn for a little bit so that they don't like spit anything out when they go out to the pasture or something like that. Make sure, and also just to let their feet dry. And then these guys are done for the day. Cool, cool. Is it tasty? I don't know what it tastes like. It just smells medicinal. I don't know. There we go. We won't deworm now until the fall sometime.